Alright, Nintendo, I see your game. Games. You've been at this business for a while now, so you probably know what makes a good controller and what doesn't. So what we're here today for is to put Nintendo's current controller methods to the test. We're gonna play some Smash Ultimate Online using 5 different control methods officially sanctioned by Nintendo, ranking them from worst to best. Now the rules for this are gonna be pretty simple. I'm just going to be using the same 2 to 3 characters for each control style, and we're only gonna be stopping once I hit 2 wins or 2 losses. It's basically just your average 2 out of 3 set. I'm just gonna be playing a different person for every match to keep things fresh. And speaking of fresh, I'm gonna be giving myself another rule. If for whatever reason I end up losing a set, I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, it's me, but I mean, if I do, I will eat half a jalapeno pepper. Freshly grown from the garden in the backyard, these things get pretty spicy. And I'm not gonna let myself drink a single drop of water until this video is over. I'm sure this will be a huge mistake, but I'm feeling kind of spicy, so fuck it. And it's on the floor. This has got a lot worse. So with all that out of the way, it's finally time to start playing some matches. And we'll be starting today using my controller of choice for Smash Ultimate, the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. Now I think this is a pretty solid controller. I really have very little issue with it, other than the D-pad being a little weird. But this is Smash Ultimate, we're hardly ever going to use the D-pad, so whatever. I mean, it's kind of hard to go into the specifics of the Pro Controller because it's a pretty standard controller. I mean, you know, you got your gyro and all of that, but none of that's really going to come into play when it comes to just playing Ultimate. So let's go right into it. Alright, quick play time. Ignore the characters I have in Elite. Don't worry about that. And speaking of characters, I actually have no clue who I'm going to be playing today. I never really thought that far. I mean, I'd love to play my usuals like Ganon or Hero, and maybe I will for one match, but I'd like to vary it up a little bit for the channel. So, you know what? Let's do Kirby. I don't feel like I've played him enough on the channel. He seems like a good character to do this with. I mean, my Kirby isn't the freshest, but I feel decent enough with him. I feel like I can get results. Also, for the record, I haven't played any Smash since the Kazuya video, so, alright, now if I remember from my Kirby days, he's all about the tilts. Use the gun. Oh! Of course the hammer hits, of all the fucking attacks. Woohoo! Oh. Well, hey, it's results. Ooh, that's pretty. I wasn't actually trying to cheap him out with Kirby, that's just what I was feeling. Oh, that's good though. Oh, that's so good. that's what you do with Kirby. That's the stuff. Oh shit! I didn't think that would land. Oh my god. Alright, Kirby, let's go. Alright, so one mention, Pro Controller's doing pretty good. I mean, this is how I play Smash Ultimate. Of course I'm gonna do well with it. But I mean, you know, overall, Kirby is kind of a safer character, so maybe we should try one that's a little more technical. Someone that requires a bit more specific inputs. Terry. Oh, wow, I actually haven't used Terry in Quick Play yet. Well then. Alright, so how do I use Terry again? Okay, so this fits. I've completely forgotten how to do Power Dunk, but we'll figure it out. Ooh. It's... No, that's Rally. Okay. Like, this whole match, I'm literally just trying to figure out how to Power Dunk again. Laser. He forgets that I'm the king of lasers, but I don't have my lasers yet, so I can't actually do anything about it, can I? Okay, he definitely... This Cosmo definitely knows some stuff, but I don't think he's quite there yet. He's playing a little better than I would, though. So I'll give him that credit. I found it. He has no idea what's in store for him. This lag... Ooh, this lag is very spicy, and it ate my double jump, alright? I was spamming the fucking jump button and it wasn't working. I have an Ethernet cable attached, alright? This isn't even the controller's issue, it's Nintendo's fucking shitty online. Look at this! Look at this! I can afford to take my hand off the controller because it's so slow. He knows. Even the Kazuya knows this is bullshit. Or maybe he's just playing defensively, which, respectable. No, not tracksuit. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna get too stuck at least. You fool! I've unlocked my power.
Go back! Kick back!
No, no!
Game! Wins.
One step closer. And by no fault of my own, might I add. I mean, sure, I kind of forgot how to play Terry a little bit, but I probably could have pulled something off. Whatever, I'm gonna stop jawing and move on. Alright, so we've gotten a basic character. We've gotten a technical character. Who's left? Now look, Pac-Man might get a lot of flack, but I feel like you need to know your controller in order to play him well. So I think he'll be a good fit for the video. Oh boy, Fox. Oh, what a surprise, the Fox started with laser. I'm kind of going crazy with Pac-Man. Not that I'm doing well, I just feel like I'm moving well with him. No. All right, we got some item movements. Oh yeah. Oh. I can't wait for this Fox to try and go for one of his cheeky up tilts or up airs, and then he just gets a face full of fire hydrant. He's really bad with reading my side B, I've noticed. Okay, he's improving a little bit. Adaptability, that's always a good thing to have in fighting games. Unfortunately, he's about to lose his stock, like, in 5 seconds. Okay, a little longer than 5 seconds, but I did it without taking damage. You ever just forget Pac-Man has a grab? Because it just comes out so slow, you're like, I shouldn't be using this. This was a good option. Told you. Stop. That would have been death for me if he was just a little bit closer. I need to be a little less careless. Then again, I feel like I can also afford it because this Fox isn't exactly, like, good. Although if I can give him credit, he's definitely figured out the side B, so stop using it, Cedar! I'm very glad I remembered I actually had that attack. I kind of wish he'd SD'd there, but I'd also be upset if he did, because that would have just been a bad way to go out. I thought that'd go higher. I'm sorry, sirs and ma'ams of the world. Yeah, use laser. Are you daft? So when do you think the Fox is gonna remember that he can actually reflect items? I'm so proud of him for that. It's the first time he remembered he had it. That was awesome.
5, 4,
wait, timed? What?
3, 2, 1, time!
Oh god, is this what playing Pac-Man is like? Is it just that long?
Game!
Okay. Okay.
Pac-Man wins!
I'd like to personally apologize to that Fox for that whole match. But hey, we went 2-1. I don't have to eat a jalapeno. That's a huge relief on my part. You know, I have work after this. I don't know why I thought to do this. Let's hope the other controllers go as well as this did. And moving on from one relatively standard controller to another, we have the Gamecube controller. Now, I know this isn't technically a controller they really do nowadays, but it is one they still outwardly support to this day. I mean, back when Ultimate was coming out, they were like, oh yeah, no, you can't, it does have GameCube support. And even Mario Sunshine on the 3D All-Stars did get GameCube controller support. After a patch. Yeah, if there's one thing I can give Nintendo a lot of shit for with this controller, is that it needs a lot more support for it. Like, even when they first put out the adapter back when Smash 4 came out, it only worked for Smash 4. Oh, what? Virtual console games, Wii games that could have used the GameCube controller, like, you know, Sonic Unleashed, so you didn't have to use motion controls, or Smash Brawl. No, use a classic controller if you even have it, you fuckers. But hey, we're not here to judge that, we're just here to judge how well it does for Smash Ultimate. This already feels so alien to me. Like, I haven't played Smash with a GameCube controller in so long. Okay, okay. A heavy character like this is either a really good thing or a really bad thing for Kirby. All depends on the player. So, to tell the truth, I don't really use the GameCube controller all that much for Smash Ultimate. It's not that I don't like the controller, I definitely do. It's just more a matter of, when I play certain games, I kind of start to have a feel for the controller. So like, I remember back when Smash 4 came out and I basically only used the GameCube controller for that. The big problem with playing mostly Smash 4 with that is that when I went back to Melee, I just could not, for the life of me, remember how to play that game. And so when Smash Ultimate came out, I figured, okay, well, I'll basically just stick to the Pro Controller so I don't forget how to play Melee. Which, unfortunately, still happened. You could also argue I forgot how to play Ultimate, but that's neither here nor there. Alright, I'm letting this K. Rool schmoove on me a little too much. We gotta do something about it. Ooh. And that was not even a reverse I meant to do. Kirby, why did you start sucking that way? And I'm not talking about what happened to you in Melee. Oh, hang on, was that a teabag I saw? Sir. He doesn't know about the funny nair. I also forgot about the burial, which this K. Rool is also about to very much do to me. But check this out. And I couldn't turn around. He's slacking a little bit. Maybe we can bring it back. At 110 against the K. Rool. Probably not gonna happen. Just no JV, please. Please, just let me get one hit. Sir! Sir! Alright, that's one down. Well, that's, oh, that's one match down, the first one. Alright, good fight, sir. Anily, okay. Well, I'll just stop thinking about it. I think I'll do fine, alright? It's the GameCube controller. I don't have to worry about controller issues, even though I think I had a little bit of issues with that before. Alright, so I think it's down, right down. No, I'm dumb. It's forward and then a quarter tilt back, right. Okay, alright. I remember how to play Terry again. This is very good. This is very advantageous to us. Maybe not so much against the Yoshi. Egg? Well, he did start with the egg, but he took a little bit. Oh, he's really gonna be playing like this, huh? Okay. Alright, this isn't looking good for us. Alright, Terry. Alright, thank you. Thank you, sir. It's okay. Okay, we're in the clear now. We'll be fine. And I thought I worked through my depression yesterday. So, yeah, that was the GameCube controller. And before we move on, I do still want to say that this is a good controller. I had a bit of issues moving around Kirby, but maybe it's just because I'm not used to the controller anymore. I didn't really have the same kind of problems with Terry, I just had usual Terry control issues. But yeah, I still think it's a good controller. I probably, on a personal level at least, I wouldn't put it above the Pro Controller, but I would still put this in like a solid A? I know it's probably like blasphemous to say, but like I'm not considering, like for Melee this is it's stuck in my chair. Like for Melee, this is obviously the best controller. The Pro Controller can't do what this can to make it better than it is for Melee. But for a game like Ultimate, I just think the Switch Pro Controller, it works a little better for me at least, but I just felt like it was a little bit of a stronger option, personally. And personally, I'm not looking forward to this. It smells great. I don't want to do this. My last drink of water for a little bit. I mean, you know, I have to leave for work in like an hour. I can't be doing... half a jalapeno. I said I'd do it, so here we go. It's white. Oh, it's tough. Oh, fuck. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so like I can handle my spice, but fuck. That was a very strong first impression. It's ooh. That was... I have hiccups already? What? You're fine. You're fine, you dumb asshole. Should have set up the other controller before we're doing this. Okay. Next. Where's the next controller? Okay, yeah. Oh, I found out what dropped earlier. Alright. We're gonna be playing with Joy-Cons next. These are my second pairs of Joy-Cons. They're pretty nice. I don't think they're very good for Smash, but maybe they'll prove me wrong. Let's see. Time for Kirby. At the very least, they'll be more comfortable because I can just move my arms around, which is very advantageous because I'm gonna need that for this. It's not that bad. I'm really overreacting, honestly. I mean, it's probably not the best to do this in the middle of July when it's hot as fuck, in a jacket, wearing a hat and 2 pairs of sunglasses. But I'm sure we'll be fine for at least one match, you know? That was a fun 69 damage. 84. Okay, they like doing aerial stuff. Ooh, that was a good dodge. We're both playing kind of spicy. I'm tearing up a little bit. Okay, that was good. That was good. They knew they wouldn't be able to hit it, and they bounced back from it pretty well. They know that turnip bullshit is not going to work on me. Yeah, that's right. You can learn all you want, but it's only going to do so well against tried and true methods. Like that. No. It's a good thing Toads really just don't have any kill power at all. What the fuck was that? Okay, so first off, I meant to up B there, not use Toad. But at the same time, why did I die? Toad, you're such a shitty counter. Not again. We're going through this again.
It is happening again.
Lit. You know what's lit? The insides of my mouth, all of my intestines, and soon to be an incredibly blown out asshole. Don't put that in the video. Alright, I'm starting to think that this is less the controller's fault at this point and more just me not playing very well. So let's relax a little, alright? The spice is calming down. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Let's just keep moving on, and hopefully we can win a Terry match against Ganon. We got this. We got this. Oh, wait, hold on. Very nice, very nice. We fight now. We had some fun, and now it's time to play. He's not gonna go off stage. He did go off stage, but couldn't quite seal it. Alright, I just need to remember how to... Or he could make a very, very bad read. Alright, so it's down, back, and forward. Yes, it is! And see, look at that. Calm, collected, and thoughtful gameplay takes stocks. I take it this is the kind of Ganon who's very good when he's in a flow, but if he's not, he kind of falls apart.
Are you okay?
Would you believe it or not, that was actually a misinput. I meant to do that the first time, but then when I messed it up, I meant to dodge back, and then somehow I ended up landing the attack and killing. You know what? You know what? Okay. Let's just say I JV2 stocked him, alright, you know what? So honestly, somehow, I feel like the Joy-Cons actually helped me a bit with that match, but not really in a good way. So with that being said, let's see how it does for Pac-Man. It's weird because honestly, I'm not sure I would say that... I guess I would say I'm having a better time with these in the GameCube controller, but at the same time, I can't really say it's a better controller, because I feel like I've messed up more inputs with this than the GameCube controller. It's okay, he doesn't know how to spike, does he? No, he doesn't. Not that you really should be going for offstage stuff as Little Mac fighting especially against Pac-Man, but... Oh, hell. Yeah, that's right. Ah, so close to a good read. That was the Joy-Con. Thank you, Mr. LeBron. I very much like the new Space Gem. I mean, it wasn't good, but it was fun. Much like Joy-Cons. Come on, I don't want to eat another fucking half a jalapeno. I'm not sure why this guy's countering so many of the fruits. And see, look at what he did. He was calmed, he waited, he knew what he was doing, and he still rolled into my fucking forward smash, dumbass! He's playing calm, cool, collected. Like he knows what he's doing. What the fuck was that, Pac-Man? Pac-Man! Yeah! That went well. Okay, so controller evaluation. The Joy-Cons worked a little better than I thought. I thought these would just be like kind of C-grade controllers. They would give me more frustrations than I thought they would. And to be fair, they were definitely there. But at the same time, I still felt like I was able to do most of what I wanted to do. It oddly felt a little more comfortable than the GameCube controller to me, at least for playing Ultimate. But I definitely did miss input a few times, and I'm not really a fan of that. Also doesn't help that you can't wire these things. Like, this is completely wireless. And the wireless functionality may have been the cause of a couple misinputs, but also, I surprisingly found them alright. So far, these are still the worst controllers, but not by all that much. I'm gonna put them in like a low B. And this time I'm going to remember to switch to the controllers before I eat this fucking thing, so give me a minute. Alright, so this one's gonna be a little odd, but just bear with me here. What you see here are Joy-Cons. My original pair of Joy-Cons. And you might be thinking, well, why am I going to be using these controllers? Because if you look at the home menu right now, they have Joy-Con Drift. And so we're going to be playing these next few matches with Joy-Con Drift. And you might be saying, well, wait, I thought you were going to be using methods officially sanctioned by Nintendo. And well, they kind of admit that they have Joy-Con Drift, but they don't. It's like, oh, hey, we'll accept free repairs for your Joy-Cons, but we're not going to admit that they actually get drift. We're not going to admit that we have a problem with our controller. And they clearly haven't done anything about it, because if they could have fixed it, they would have. But instead, they decide not to, because they know it'll make them sell more controllers, because when the controllers eventually do get drift, people will just go out and buy more. Of course, that's also probably the conspiracy theorist in me complaining about things, but oh well. The point is, Joy-Cons get drift, and we're gonna see how they play Smash. But, not before I have to do this. I did the first half, I can do this. That's a lot of seeds. Sure is a lot of seeds, isn't it, fellas? Hope you can see all that. The sweet scent of peppers. Like a fine wine. You know what, let's just start it now. Start it now. Start it now. Get on the fucking get on Kirby, please. Sure. Okay, cool. Good. Oh, that's also bad. Never mind. So to be fair, I haven't used these Joy-Cons in like years. Like ever since I got my newer pairs, the Slick Splatoon 2 colored ones. I haven't needed to use these. So these are very unused. The sticks even got like a little greasy, so I had to wipe them off. How you doing, Kazuya? Why'd I down B? That was a misinput. That was just me being a bad player. Use the laser one more time, mother. Are those fucking items? Hold up. Hold up. What is this? Oh, hey, electrode, actually. You know what? This worked out in my favor. Fucking Pong asshole, it didn't work. Cure him. Cure him. I know Skyward Sword Ichi is out. I know I already bought it, but please, sir, sir. Kyogre. How you doing, friend? Yep, there's that funny Kazuya, Oh, he's just dead. He's just dead! Thanks, Kyogre. Hey, Oldo! Oh. Time to show them once more I am the master of the laser. You can't out-laser me, sir! I did not mean to... Okay, now that's where the drift is coming in, because the angles I'm getting with the lasers aren't right. I didn't mean to up B there. And how the fuck is this the match I win? With the drifting Joy-Cons, how am I winning with this? And also, why did I get put in an items match? Like, are we really having this much of a lack of players at 2:47 p.m. on the East Coast? Oops, I went to Kirby again. Well, that works out pleasantly. Just for the record, my mouth is still burning. Alright, Terry, let's see how horrible you are with drifting Joy-Cons. Alright, it looks like the drift is actually kind of wearing off for me a little bit. That being said, I did still notice some of it in the last match, so we can't be sure it's gone. Corrin. Why Corrin? Alright, well that was supposed to be a forward air, so yep, drift is still definitely there.
Keep your hands and knees on the floor.
There's so much happening in this match. There's me misinputting with Joy-Cons, there's Joy-Con drift, there's lag, there's Terry shenanigans. It's just a whole mess of controls.
Wild X.
Like, that was a misinput. I didn't mean to jab there. I meant to do a short hop forward air. But that prevented me from getting countered, so it worked out. Maybe playing Smash with bad controls is the secret.
Now you turn to your original position.
Oh my god. Also, I mean, you know, this corner also could just be a bad player. It's an equally fair assessment.
Line your back.
Why did that hit? That should have countered. Why the fuck did I win that? Why did I 3-stuck him? Hey! What is happening? These have given me the best results! Okay, for curiosity's sake, let's play a match. Let's just do a Pac-Man match. This is weird. There's no way I win 3 matches with this. For the record, at the end of that Terry match, I meant to do Bust-A-Wolf. I didn't mean to do a side B. And yet, that's what came out. That's what somehow hit through a counter, and that's what somehow won me the match. All right, Captain Falcon. There's no way I win this. What the fuck are you doing? I thought that'd be enough height. My bad. My B, fellas. At this point, I'm losing because of my bad plays, not because of the controller. Why is this controller working so well? Okay, Pac-Man. You've got hitboxes. I see that. I really have no idea what he's trying to do. I'm really just trying to focus on moving around. I'm really not even paying attention to the Falcon. Look, I've already dealt with that kind of bullshit enough with Ganon. I'm not gonna let you do it too. Oh, I want that. No, don't eat it. Oh. That was almost death there. I'm just letting this man's eat. Cherry. Alright, well, guess what happened there? A misinput. Not a misinput in terms of I made an input on the controller and it did something else. That was me missing the control stick to do a quick down smash. Hey, get me well played. Oh, he probably didn't see the good fight then. Oh well. Okay, so we went 2-1 with the Joy-Cons. And you know what? I felt like it was just because I didn't play well and not because of the actual controllers themselves. Like, that was not a match where I can really blame the controller all that much. The drifting Joy-Cons worked surprisingly well. In fact, they aren't really drifting at all anymore. Weird. I guess I had to use them a little bit. But at the same time, you clearly saw that they were drifting. And they did that a decent amount throughout the first 2 matches, especially the first one. That's not something you should ever have to deal with a controller. But also, it did give me results. I mean, if the other Joy-Cons were a low B, I'm gonna have to give these just a C. But then again, these aren't exactly like hard drifting, because they did eventually stop, whereas some people do have ones where they always drift, so, you know, your mileage may vary, but for these, I'll just give them a plain ass C. They work, but I recommend pretty much everything else on this list. And that leaves the final method of play. And this one's gonna be a little weird as well. So we're going to need these old Joy-Cons again. And what we're gonna do is... a little bit of that. The final method is handheld mode. And I mean, it's basically just using Joy-Cons for the 3rd time. But, I mean, I do feel like this is actually a different way of playing it because you have the different kind of screen. You have to play with the Joy-Cons like this. You can't just move your hands around freely. And you can't really use an Ethernet cable on this, now can I? And I do apologize to the couple of people I'm about to play like this. But, it's gotta be done. For science! I'm just so glad I don't have to eat a jalapeno. Well, who knows? You know what? Okay. If I end up losing this set, I will eat this whole jalapeno. No halves, just all in one. Work is gonna suck after this. Not like it wasn't going to already, but here we go. Now this is gonna have to be a little bit weird because I'm going to have to record this through the replays, so hopefully I'll remember to save all my replays, but otherwise we should be fine. And we're playing a Snake player. I should be fine. Snake players are relatively easy to play against. I mean, unless you're like playing in like the high depths of Elite Smash, they all kind of play the same. Okay, up tilt, you know, fair enough. Typical Snake stuff. I wanted to go immediately for the second down smash, but it didn't work. Handheld mode. Oh boy. But a fairly simple forward smash to cap off that stock. I saw immediately what was going on, and I couldn't do a fucking thing about it. Another forward smash takes him out? I mean, like, it's not like he's not getting results, but also, like, I don't know, he's just kind of taking some of these attacks. Oh, I thought I'd have enough distance to get away from that. Alright, fair enough. I'm done here. I mean, you know, to let you know, my stance on Snake players still is the same, but, you know, I've played worse. I mean, so far with handheld mode, it just kind of feels like the Joy-Cons. I figured because it would be, you know, a little more static because it's connected to the Switch, I wouldn't have input problems, but no, it's basically the same. Donkey Kong, okay. I just realized I forgot to save the last fight. And I got Donkey Kong done, awesome. Power dunk, power dunk, power dunk! Funny monkey. No!
Are you okay?
The double go sauce combo. You love this. Oh no! Looks like I'm eating a hot pepper, boys! No, I don't need to play the Pac-Man match. I think I'm good. Let me put it back on Switch. So, for the last one of the day, for handheld Switch, I will say I don't really think it's that much worse than regular Joy-Cons. I think I still like the freedom of being able to move my arms around with Joy-Cons separated. When the Joy-Cons were separated, it was nice having the freedom of my arm movement. Plus, I just feel like it was generally a little less comfortable in handheld mode. I mean, I guess you won't have any issues with the Joy-Cons disconnecting or whatever, but still, I feel like this was probably the worst conventional method to play Smash. I mean, you know, if Joy-Con drift didn't exist. Obviously, the drift is worse, but if Joy-Con drift is like a C, the drift that I had at least, playing in handheld mode is like a C+. It falls right about in the middle. You know, not as good as regular Joy-Cons separated, but also not as bad as Joy-Con drift. And, yeah, that's about it for the video. I guess I have nothing left to do. Can I at least unpluck the stem? Whoo! Yeah, no, that's just a plant stem. We don't need that. This is gonna make it harder to chew. Fuck that. Well, did promise. Why did I do this? Bite you, Kelly. Fuck. And I still need to make an outro too. Damn it. Oh, man. I'm not picking that up. It really is not bad in my mouth anymore. It's just when it hits the back. When the juices hit the back of my throat, that's when it starts to really get me. Okay. Yeah. No, like my mouth is more. My mouth is more or less used to it. It's just the back of my throat that fucking hurts. Don't exhale so hard. That hurts. All right, we got an outro to do. We got an outro to do. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you guys for watching the video, and thank you guys for watching the video, and always remember, don't be shy, my guy. Oh my god. The milk was fucking bubbling from my mouth. I teared up. Look at this. Right here. Fucking crying from this. Oh, it still burns. Don't be shy, my guy. Oh.